You cannot sell your house when your spouse passes away, even if you're financially struggling, because it has to go through the probate process if you hold it as tenants in common. And so when you co own a property with your spouse as tenants in common, and one of you passes away, their portion of the property will have to go through the probate process before it gets distributed out to you, and you take over full ownership of it. And then you would have the authority to sell that property because then you own it. And so the ways that you would go through this is you open up the probate process, you are appointed as the executor or the administrator of the estate. You have to pay off debts that your spouse owed. And so you use money from their estate to pay those debts off. If there's not enough money inside of their estate to pay those debts off, you'll have to sell off physical assets to pay those debts off, which would be things like the family home. Now, there are protections here as a disclaimer. So they will likely just put a lien on that property until you sell that property down the road. But once those debts are paid off, then you can distribute the remaining assets out per the instructions inside of the will or per the intestate law. So you may not even get full ownership of that property if they don't have a will. And so at the point of distribution out to the beneficiaries, then you would have full ownership of that property and then you could sell it. And the problem is going to be if you're financially struggling because you lost your spouse's income and you need to sell that property to get into a better financial position, you won't be able to do so until the probate process is over. And the probate process can take 1 or more years just because it's slow.